Interesting enough, what we didn't expect was that there would be such a major focus, especially when it comes to certifications and regulations on actual different seals or different marks and that sort of stuff. More the focus was on brand owners and what are the brand owners doing, and they're pushing these drives for new change. And secondly, it would be probably that the food safe is a very important issue. It really is omnipresent at the moment. You see it in everything, where every element. Generations, new generations coming up, they're pushing the sustainability with the Fridays for Future. Consumers are willing to actually spend a little bit more for sustainable solutions, and it's really, we're seeing a big trend towards that. There's no one that it doesn't. There's not an industry that it doesn't touch at the moment. So it definitely, it's a key factor. Yeah, brand owners have already set themselves very high standards of what they're trying to achieve, based on first of all, the regulations that are been driven from governments and that sort of stuff. They've really taken action and set out strategies, and I suppose the big challenge for them is to actually make these strategies actually work and actually get them to approve, because some of their targets are really, really tough. If we look at carton board industries and printing and this sort of industries, you might think that it's not a big issue. For other segments, plastics and that sort of stuff, it's obviously they're actually the forefront, or there's a lot of focus on them at the moment. But the printing industries as such, the big issue I think is going to rise is something that hasn't really started coming yet, and it's really this. Because we're getting this from brand owners, that they're really wanting to get a life cycle analysis to actually assessment of the actual the value of their CO2. And so as a printing industry, as part of their division or part of the chain, it has to be delivering the CO2 sustainable ratings in order to get a better life cycle analysis for the brand owner. I suppose we could print less, but that would be one way of looking at it. But no, there's definitely a lot of push now with barrier boards, barrier papers that are in the market at present. We're seeing a lot more development in this area, and I would say it's something that is still in development, and will become more present in the future.